seam over here from the sleeve down the side. That's one continuous seam. We are going to start right away with the skirt that we are going to be sewing. I have here 2 skirts. What's the difference between these 2? And here's my bobby pin. And keep going. Here's the good side coming out. This is a lot of extra fabric in the center back seam, and I can let this all out really, really easily. One finger on the bobbin so that it shouldn't spin. Then take your other hand, bring it through that cut. It will go very easily. It might just fall into that cut on its own. And then drag it to the left to the back of the machine. Let it hang out of the back of the machine. It just all comes out. And give a shake, just to smooth it all out. It's amazing what giving that shake does. Much better than trying to force it together on the table and being left with bubbles. The lining provides for this really nice finishing over here. As I sew, you can see that fabric bunching up under the presser foot. Do you see how this edge is just curling up over here? It's trying to shrink in. A lining needs to be shorter than the skirt. If a lining is not shorter than the skirt, it sticks out when you sit down. So the person puts this on, and their neck starts here, and they go down here, because that's the way our shoulder lines go. We slope downwards. We don't slope upwards. I'm not going to be able to fill in this space up here. There's extra fabric up here because this line sloped upwards. And that extra fabric is what's hanging down onto the dress form. If I pull on these fibers here, you could see them coming out. First, until I could see that zipper stop. Go deep in, just a tiny, tiny little bit. So all of that whole stitch formation we see on the wrong side, and on the good side, we see it all clean. And when I bring that hem folded up, you can see that the pants itself, inside the hem, which is what shows from the outside on the pants, this is bubbled here. There isn't room for it to open up all the way. In order to gather it and sew it, I gather the top of each tier and then sew it to the bottom of the previous tier. So the one that has a flat back, that gets flat down on the fabric. The one that has a more curved back, that gets this circle in the middle. That's what goes down onto the fabric. And now my skirt was just lengthened. I could pull down that added piece, but it will not lay flat. That's because this is straight, this is curved. They don't match. They don't go together. So what do? How do I add to a circle skirt? I'm just going to keep pulling that thread to get the idea of what the characteristics of the fabric are. So I give a slight tug here, and this pulls. And now I'm going to go to the other side, top to bottom, and give a tug. That doesn't pull. That's really tight.